You realize we have video surveillance of your car coming and going. I have a camera of the Charger pulling up right here, camera looking at it. The whole.
Some crimes are driven by anger, others by desperation. But this one was driven by calculation. Because on June 29th, 2017, a woman was killed inside her own home in a way that looked random, but was anything but. And the truth behind it would expose a plan built not in minutes, but over time.
That night, if you can just, from the point that guy walked into the garage, if you could please tell me as soon as he walked in what happened from that point on that you remember. So when the guy came in, about roughly, just to confirm, you're a pretty tall guy. I think you're like 6'2", 6'3". Yeah. How tall is he compared to you?
Shorter.
And shorter, okay. And just to confirm, the only thing you could see, correct from what you told me, was his eyes. Couldn't see his face because he had a mask on. Okay. From that point on, when he first comes into the garage, what's he tell you guys to do?
Everybody get on the ground.
When the guy asked, here, look at me. The guy asked you to get down to the ground. How far was he from you and Dale and whatever? Was he at the entrance of the garage? How close was you guys when he's asking you to get down to the ground? And he's got a gun, is that correct?
Yeah.
So you were scared for your life? Imagine someone pointing a gun at you, you would be. All right. So when he's telling you to get down on the ground, you get down on the ground.
Yeah.
Dale gets down on the ground, everyone just hits the floor.
Yeah.
Did he have to pull Quay out of the chair? Or did Quay get down on his own?
I think he got down on his own.
Ground. At that time, did he ever go through your pockets? Because remember, I just want to make sure you didn't touch anything that we missed. That's all.
No, he didn't come
Okay.
out.
But he's asking for Cuesta, and he's asking where the money is at the same time. Is that correct? This is things I'm remembering. I'm just verifying for you. So he orders you guys to go into the house. The garage door going into the house is closed. And who's the first person that goes to the door from your recollection?
Dimitri first one to go in.
Dimitri, and then you were the third or the second?
I was the third.
Okay, so then that would mean Quay would be, and the gunman's behind you the whole time, pointing the gun at you. Can you tell, is he ever put the gun right up to your head or back or anything?
No, because if you'd have did that, I'd have probably tried to fight.
Just to confirm one thing, since when you and I were interviewing outside together, you had your phone on you, the iPhone, which you graciously let us take and download and give you. And in the meantime, you had your wife's phone, just so you know that's about that. Since you had your phone on you during this duration, you're upstairs on that second floor landing, and Quay's downstairs with the gunman. Just have to ask you, why didn't you call 911 at that time?
Did I have my phone? I don't know.
Okay.
I didn't even remember I had my phone on. Quay told me when we got downstairs, like, man, you know your phone was on your hip.
Okay.
That
Just
was
have to ask.
It was the furthest thing from my mind. I didn't even know.
Did
Because I was holding.
All right, then, where you gonna go?
When do you mean you were gonna go?
I thought you were through.
Well, I'm thinking of something else. I don't know, why are you trying to rush this along?
Because I have another appointment, to be honest with you.
Is there
I don't
anything
wanna
about
leave him here.
this whole incident that give me a reason other than Mackiva? Put that out. See if that has nothing to do with it. Why else would anyone want to go into your house and kill your wife? Because it's clear that that's their whole intention was to just kill her.
There's no other reason.
What's up, bro?
So, fam, you lying, bro?
So,
You lying,
I want
Zin?
you to listen.
You lying,
Bro,
Zin?
I want you to really
You
listen.
lying,
I
Zin?
want you to really listen right now.
Zin, I did this shit, Zin.
Jovan.
I did this shit, Zin.
I want you to really listen.
I did this shit,
I'm
Zin.
gonna let you talk,
Bro,
bro.
I don't even want to talk to you, bro. I
I'm
don't know
gonna
what
let you
they brought you in here for,
I'm
bro.
gonna let you talk.
So you ain't telling me you recorded. You ain't
Jovan.
telling me you recorded yesterday.
Jovan.
So
Jovan.
you recorded me anonymously. That's what you said.
Jovan.
That's what you saying.
Jovan, can you listen?
That's
real
what you
quick?
saying, bro?
I'm gonna take you back, all right?
That's what you saying, bro.
Can I take you
I don't
back?
want to talk to you.
You don't
I
wanna
don't want you to take me back on what?
All right,
What you taking me back for?
For the last 2 years, what you don't know is you think I've been working for a security company, right? That's what you think.
Well,
Just listen to me now. Listen to me. Jovan, listen to me. You're going to want to listen to me. Because you don't even know really about me, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to tell you about me. So So you should want to listen to this. Trust me, you should want to listen.
I don't want to hear nothing you gotta say, bro.
You don't, but,
I
you
don't
know,
hear-
but listen.
I don't care, bro. I don't want to hear nothing,
All
bro.
right,
I don't
but I'm
want to
gonna just show you something.
I don't want
I'ma
you to
just
show
you
me
something.
anything,
All right.
bro. What you gotta show me?
For the last 2 years,
I don't know why they brought
you
you
think I
in.
work for a security
I
company,
don't
right?
care what they think you work
And
for, bro.
no,
I don't
you
care,
thought
bro.
I did.
I ain't talking to you, bro.
And you said you.
I ain't talking to you, bro.
All right, no,
I ain't
but you
talking
can
to
listen to this.
I don't want to hear shit. Feel me?
So you-
I'm asked to leave,
so-
and they
so-
trying to make me. I don't want
All
to
right,
talk to
so
you,
you
bro.
can kill Kiva.
No, I didn't do none of that shit, bro.
All right.
I don't know what's wrong with you, bro.
All right.
I don't know what you don't got in your head, bro. I
Yeah.
don't know what came over you, bro.
No worries. Calm down.
We
No.
need to make sure you guys aren't going to go fisticuffs.
Nah, bro. I ain't finna.
You
I
can
ain't
stay- you
finna.
can stay
I ain't
if you
finna hit
want.
this man, bro.
So you didn't do it.
Nah, bro.
No.
Yeah, can you get this man away from me, bro?
You want to talk to him?
No, I don't want to talk to him about anything, bro.
All right.
It's enough to send you to jail for the rest of your life. Now, do you want to be...
That the whole everything he
Are
telling you is
first off-
bullshit,
first-
man.
Okay, first off, you were brought here because we're doing a search warrant in your house. Do you feel you're free? Do you feel you're free or voluntary, free to leave right now, if you wanted
No, I don't think so.
to? Okay, I don't think you. I think that's right. So because of that, first off, I got some gun. You want a piece of gum?
No, I'm good,
I
man.
got some gum because I'm drinking coffee.
This is. I'm finna lay you. Before you ask me any
I
questions,
know.
I'm finna lay you the truth right now. Cause this kid, he lying, man.
Hey.
That shit. He called me to his house. I
Okay.
got on his phone that he told me, bro, Yuri lying on me. He trying to make me go to jail for that shit. First of all, I never got any money. I never received any money from nobody, dog.
Okay.
I ain't received no money from nobody. He called me. He told me, bro, only way we can get out of this, bro, if you come and let me record you. So I'm like, well, what you mean? I was already looking at him funny, like, bro, what you mean if you let me record you? He's like, don't go talk all because my girlfriend called me, bro. She called my mom and told me that you called for me.
Because you've already said that you don't feel like you're free to leave, and and you are, but I don't want you to think that you're not. I have to read your Miranda. You want to tell me the story after I read your Miranda?
Yeah, go
for it.
ahead, bro.
All right. Have you ever been read Miranda before?
I mean, I got, not really.
Did you graduate high school? I've
No.
never met you.
No, not yet.
I'm gonna then, just because I don't know you that well, after I read each one, I'm gonna ask you if you understand. If you have a question, please tell me. All right, I'm just gonna read it. After each thing, I'm just say, do you understand?
Okay.
It's not because I think you're stupid. I don't know you.
Yeah, ain't
And
no
I want you
problem.
to
I understand.
And then on the tape, you say that night you go down there, you follow you on the tape. This is what you're agreeing with Quay. Why you got? Or
I'm gonna add all that up for me.
did you drive your car down there?
I drove my car down there. I met up with them. You feel me? I met up with him, and there was on some funny.
Did you get in the Charger?
Huh?
You got into the Charger.
Yeah, Zine asked me to get into his car.
So you drove. Okay.
You feel me? They was on some funny shit. You feel me? I got there. They was like, oh,
Did he pull up in front of the house that you were at earlier in the day?
cool.
When you got in that Charger, you pulled up in the house. When you drove your car down there, you got into the Charger, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you drove. Dale's driving.
Yeah, Dimitri's driving. Yeah.
Dimitri drives to where Yuri lives. Now you're in the car with him, right?
Yeah, I'm in the car with him.
Okay.
Feel
What
me?
happens in that car?
Feel me? We get in the car. He got to talk to Yuri. Feel me? He acting funny. He acting funny. Feel me?
Yeah.
Yuri come to the car. You feel me? Yuri come to the car. Get out the car. And then I hit him over talking. I had some shit that then Zine tell me it's some money involved. It's some big money.
How much?
Like I don't know. Like he said like $1 million or some shit.
That's big money.
Yeah, I'm like, so feel me? I ain't want no part to do this. I on my dead daddy grave, man. I ain't want no part to do
But
with that
you were
shit.
there.
I was there.
This is not what they were recording. This is actual fact.
This is a fact. This is a fucking fact. That recording shit,
Okay.
that's bullshit, bro. That's a lie. That's a lie.
Backtrack, because I'm getting a little confused. You drive your own car down there.
Yeah, he told me
You
to
park on
follow him.
Lawrence. Do you park it on Lawrence?
Huh?
You park it on the shoulder of the road.
No, he told me Zine told me to park this car.
Did you?
Right here. Yes, right
Okay.
here.
Then you hop in the Charger.
Yeah, I hopped in the car with him.
Okay.
Hopped in the car with Zine. Feel me? We go there, they talking crazy shit, you feel me? Crazy shit. I still don't know what's going on, feel me?
How'd you leave?
I left.
How?
I walked, you feel me? He didn't want to take me back. He didn't want to take me back.
Uh-huh.
He didn't want me to leave. Feel
Who
me?
didn't want you to leave?
Zine and the dude, they ain't want me to
Did
leave.
Yuri threaten you in any way?
Nah, he ain't threaten me. I ain't scared of him. He ain't threaten me. He ain't say stay
He's
here.
bigger than
You
you.
feel? Huh?
He's older and bigger than you.
I'm not worried about that. That doesn't scare me. Feel me?
This is Yuri's house. Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
All right. This is the driveway, and this is the garage. Correct.
Yes.
This is where you got your haircut that day earlier in the
Yeah.
day.
That's
Correct.
yeah.
And basic chairs over here.
Yeah.
So when you drive down with the Charger comes this way, or because it comes this way to get to Yuri's house? When he parks and
I don't
gets
know.
out.
That shit really confusing. But I know I was like, say this is this.
Let's say we know the car's here. The Charger.
Okay.
The Charger's here.
Okay.
Yuri's here. What's his name? Dimitri's here. Where are you when they're talking? They're saying all this
I'm
shit.
sitting on the passenger seat of the car.
Okay.
I'm on the passenger seat.
Rear.
Yeah, no, the passenger, like right next to Zine. You know how there's a driver and there's a
Here's
passenger.
the front. Here's the front of the car.
That's the front?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on the passenger side.
Okay.
Passenger side. That's the
Front or
driver
rear?
door. Like what you mean rear? Like
The rear door, front door.
front door.
Okay.
I'm on the passenger side. Feel
Right
me?
here.
Yeah, right there.
Gotcha.
So they talking, feel me? They on some which I feel me. They talking, feel me? I'm on the phone with the girl, hanging out, tell them to call back.
Okay.
I see what they talking about. They on some weird shit. Feel me? I don't know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Feel me? Like, bro, look, I feel like I gotta go meet up with this chick.
How
feel
did
me?
you leave?
I walked.
Which way do you go? Because there's a 8-foot fence this way. Where'd you go?
I walked out of the complex.
Which way?
Like the way out the complex. Like I think it's like only one way out or two.
Did you walk this way, away from them, or did you walk?
No,
right
I
past-
walked to them at first. I walked to them. You feel me? Tried to see what they was on. Like, bro, I gotta go meet up. He like, nah, I
Which
gotta.
way did you leave? There's
I
only one.
left out this way, bro. I don't know. It's a one way. I think it's a one way out. Cause I only been there like three times.
Okay, well hold on. Let me just show you this is basically development in a nutshell. Okay, sorry, my drawing. I'm not an artist, but here's the road. This is how this development works. This is Lawrence Road. Here's that school. You know that school off of Lawrence? It's a high school. I don't know the name.
No, I don't know
Your
this
car's parked here, right, on Lawrence? You had to walk to your car. This is
Yeah,
where yours
it
parked.
wasn't that far. It
Well-
wasn't that far. Yeah.
Well, this is the entrance to the development. You can only
Yeah.
get into this place one
One
way.
way.
or another.
Yeah, one
Okay.
way. And I know there was a security guard. You feel me? The security guard see me walk. He see me walk past him.
Before or after?
What? Like before? Like what?
He said you saw the security guard when you left.
Yeah, I seen him when I left. When I
What
left, I
kind of
seen
car?
him.
Where was he?
It was like he was parked in. He was
Okay.
parked in. Feel me? He was parked in sleep. Feel me? It looked like he was asleep. I
What
don't
kind
know.
of car?
It's like the little, like it was white. You feel me? It was white. I don't really remember much
So when
about it.
Dimitri came in, tell me if this sounds about right. Dimitri drives in this way, parks like that.
Yeah.
All right. When you're done, which way do you leave out of this development? You can only go either this way or you can go this way to get out of this development.
I didn't go the longest way because it wasn't that long.
Right.
It's only one way.
So
Yeah,
which
I went
way
this
did you
way.
go?
I
Okay.
went that way. Walked to my car.
Your car was this way. When you come out of the development, how did you get to your car?
I walked to it.
Did you turn left or right to get to your car?
Hold on.
When you come out of the development, you can only go right or left. Your
Yeah,
car
yeah.
was your car parked up here?
I went left.
Okay.
I went left, went to my car. Went left, went to my car. Got in my car. And I went to go meet Talisha at the time. And that's when he calls me. All right, go ahead.
Who calls you?
Dimitri calls me. You feel me? He calls me like I was like say I got to the hospital around 2 something. Feel me? He called me.
What time did you actually get there? Remember I asked you?
Yeah, you asked me. Yeah, it was
I
like
went to the video. You weren't there until 3.
at the hospital.
Yeah. You said you were, I said, where were you at 2? Because I said the murder was at 2. Because you
Yeah.
didn't know when the murder was. You said you didn't know. I said the murder happened around 2. Where were you at 2? You said you were at the hospital at 2. You couldn't have been. Because this murder happened.
Well, I stopped home too. I went home.
You went home first.
I went home, feel me, and then what I did, I ain't showered, man. Went home. I don't know. I went home.
It took you a while to get there, but you weren't there at 2. Couldn't have been.
Yeah, I went there. I guess I went there too, but I know I was there, feel me.
You didn't get there before 2.
Nah, it wasn't that late, feel me, because they won't even let
But it
business
definitely
hours.
it wasn't at 2. You wouldn't have gotten there at 1:30 because we know when you were down. We know when this happened. This happened at 2:19 in the morning, and you were here just before it happened. Remember, you got in that car and you walked
Yeah,
out.
but I know it wasn't around 3.
Did you hear the gunshot?
Nah, I ain't hear no gunshot. I
Okay.
ain't hear no gunshot. Feel me? So
Did you go into that house at any time earlier in the day to use the bathroom or get some paper to wipe your face or anything like that when you got your haircut?
yeah, I used the bathroom. Feel me?
Okay.
We both used the bathroom.
Did
That's
you,
it.
did Yuri go in there and show you where it was?
Yeah, he had to show me where it was.
Okay,
Feel
alright.
me? So I walked out, walked in my car. Feel me? I went there. Talisha told me because she had the
When you
hospital.
got in your car, which way did you go? Did you go down towards Hypaloxa or towards Lantana to go to 95?
I think it was Lantana to get
With-
to
yeah, to
95
go-
because it was
alright.
like a little bridge. I don't know, but I ain't from around there, so I don't know the area like that. Feel me? But I know it's Lantana. It wasn't no Hypaloxa. Yeah, it was Lantana.
All right, so that is actually true. So everything that was on the recording, even
Man,
though it was
look,
said, but
that's-
this is actually fact.
That's bullshit, bro. This man is
Mackiva Jenkins, age 33, wasn't just surviving, she was succeeding. Between 2013 and 2015, she turned her company, Prime Enterprise Group, into a 6-figure business, creating financial stability and a future for her 3 children. On the outside, her life looked secure, but inside her marriage to Yuri Jenkins, pressure was building. Financial strain, personal betrayal, and decisions that would soon turn deadly.
I don't have nothing to do with this shit, bro. Y'all can arrest me. Y'all can do that. I'm gonna beat this shit. Cause I don't have nothing to do with this shit. And when the truth comes out, I want an apology for being falsely convicted.
On the tape, you did say that you give the Yuri wanted you to do something. No, you walk out. Correct? You said you walk out. But then, so Dimitri goes, well, who came in the garage and did it? You're like, shit, I don't know, right? He's like, who came in and did it? The murder happened within like 8 minutes of you guys arriving in this car. Do you understand that? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
This car arrives here, the Charger, which we have on video.
Okay.
All right, we have this door opening. I see you getting out. Do you understand that?
Okay, yeah, no
you
problem.
You never walk away.
I didn't freaking walk into that house and do that, though. I didn't do that.
You disappeared, evidently.
That wasn't me. This wasn't me.
Did you take the Charger?
No, I didn't take his freaking car. I didn't take his car.
How did you leave out of this development?
I left out, bro. The security.
How?
It was a security. I left
He
out. I
already-
walked
He
away.
left at 1. I already talked to him. He already left at 1.
It was a security there, bro.
We have security here. We have cameras here that see where that security guard. We see him leave well before this happened. You are never seen on foot walking out. You're never seen on foot walking
This
out of
wasn't
this car.
me. This wasn't
Where
me.
did you go?
I left, bro.
How?
I left.
How?
I walked away. This wasn't me.
You couldn't have.
I didn't take his car. I didn't take his car.
You didn't walk. How did you just poof?
No, man. I didn't poof, bro. This
You
shit. It
left in
looks
the car.
crazy, bro. This shit looks crazy, bro.
Javon,
But this wasn't
don't
me,
let
bro.
Yuri get away with this, because you're the only one that's going to go down for this now, right now, unless you honest. Because Yuri's the one I told you we want. We want Yuri. There's too much. You can't get out of this.
This
You've
is
already told
crazy,
me
bro.
it is crazy. You got
This-
up. You're 19 years old.
This is
You got into some shit.
I didn't get into anything, bro.
You're screwed.
I didn't get into
You're screwed because you
anything.
didn't leave on foot. You left in that Charger.
I didn't leave in that Charger, bro.
Yeah, you didn't leave any other way.
I didn't
And
leave in
you
that
already
Charger.
you already put yourself there. How else did you get out of there?
I didn't leave in that
Javon,
Charger. I'm being honest with you, bro. I'm telling you the truth.
How else did you get out of there?
I'm telling you the truth,
How
man
did
to
you get out
man,
of there?
bro.
Answer the question. How did
I
you leave?
walked out the shit, bro.
No,
I
you couldn't
walked.
have. I have a camera of the Charger pulling up right here. Camera looking at it the whole time. You are never seen walking this
So
way.
you're telling me I took this Charger?
Yes.
You can prove to me that I took this Charger and
Yes.
drove off with this Charger. Prove me that. Prove me that. Prove me that.
One, I've got your buddy who had already.
He's f***ing lying. I'm telling
Why
you
did
this
he lie
video.
about it?
I'm telling you this shit. I call my
you already
girlfriend.
admitted to being down there.
Okay, I was down. I'm telling you the truth, though.
When you get out
I'm
of the car,
telling
you're
you the
wearing all
truth.
black, aren't you? Black.
No, I'm not wearing all black, man.
When you got to the hospital, you're wearing black sweatpants, correct?
Yeah, I'm wearing black sweatpants with a white tank top. I
Right.
have a white tank top
But
on.
when you were here, you were wearing black.
I'm not wearing all black. I always wear tank tops under my shirt. When I first came in the first interview, what was I wearing? The same striped Adidas shirt with
Yeah,
a tank top on.
we're
That's what I'm
talking about
always
here.
wearing. That's what I'm
Javon.
always wearing.
Javon, you can't explain how you got out of there.
I didn't do this shit. That's all I know is I didn't do this
Okay,
shit.
explain to me then. If you didn't walk here and you didn't leave in the Charger, how did you leave?
I told you, bro. I walked.
You
off.
didn't.
I walked.
Nothing
off, bro.
beats video surveillance. You can't beat that. There's no way you could have. You did not walk out of there. Javon, there's no beating it. This is going to go to grand jury. So get ahead of this. You're going to let Yuri just walk away? Should Yuri walk away for wanting his wife killed? You're not the one to want his wife killed. He did. But Yuri's going to get away with this.
And them, they finna
Oh.
live their life for. While I'm getting blamed for some shit. I never
No one's
did.
blaming you. You were there.
Oh my God.
You had
I
no
was
way
there.
out.
I admit that I was there. Yes, I was there,
The
bro.
brother can ID you.
How can he?
He
ID
knew it was
me?
you.
How
He told me that from the get-go, he thought it was a guy that came earlier that played basketball.
That's
that
his problem. That's his problem. He could guess it was a cat with a hat.
You already put
That
yourself-
can't. That
Listen.
can't. You can't tell me that's.
You have the game by fingering you. Why? And we are the evidence. You've already admitted to being there.
Yeah, I was there, bro. I was there. I ain't
Within
lying to
8
you.
minutes of the murder, but you have no way of getting out. We don't see you leaving.
Okay, that don't mean I did it, bro.
So what
That's
did
not
you
my
do?
problem.
Alright, so who did it then? If you,
I don't know
whatever
who did it. It's probably him or Yuri, bro. I don't know who
you-
did
We know
it.
it's not them because the brother was there when his sister was killed, and both of them we know they didn't pull the trigger. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's no possible way it could have been Yuri or Dimitri. Dimitri was downstairs. The brother even says it wasn't Dimitri and it wasn't Yuri. And the brother's not going to lie. The brother lost his sister. Okay? The brother has nothing to gain from this.
The brother has nothing, so he's just a scapegoat. He's just out.
He's not a scapegoat. No, he's our witness.
Wow, bro. So he's your witness that says
We don't
I
look-
did it. He's your witness that says
He says
me.
the guy that did it
He
has the
says
same
me. He says me.
He believes it's you, yes.
He believes it's me.
Yes,
that
because
did it.
you were there earlier that day. Same statute, same voice, and yes, he said it was you. He even said to Yuri that he thought it was you when this was happening.
They have the biggest most to gain in this.
But why would they say it's you when they could just say they don't know who it is? This is your friend. This is your friend, yes? This is somebody your friend, yes
I
or no?
don't know, bro. I'm
Is-
shocked, bro. I don't
Before
know.
this happened, is Dimitri your friend? Would you consider him your friend?
Yeah, we was cool.
Why would you go on tape yesterday, supposedly go on tape and do this for him unless he's your friend?
I try to help him get out the situation, bro.
And get yourself out, right?
No, it's for him, bro. It's for him.
You did that
He
for
was
him.
worrying me. I really didn't care about the
So
situation.
why-
I wasn't
why-
worried about it.
Why would he?
He's trying to get out. He's trying to get himself clear.
All they could have said is, we don't know who that guy is. Dimitri could have said, I never knew who it is, but he says it's you that did it. That he drove down with you drove down with him, got in the back seat of that car, all in black. You spoke to Yuri. They went in the house, and a few minutes later, you
I
come
spoke to
into the guy.
Yuri. When I spoke to Yuri.
Remember, you already said you did when you got there. You said Yuri and Dimitri were talking. He said that that's when you and Yuri were talking. You understand what I'm saying?
Me and who?
You and Yuri. When you get down there in the Charger that night.
No, bro.
You can tell me all the shit you want.
I know you don't gotta believe me. I don't care if you don't believe me right now, but in my heart, I know the truth. You don't believe me, y'all can book me right now, but I know in my heart
you
it's
don't
gonna come
want to.
off.
You don't want to admit to doing it because you know you're gonna go away for life.
Admit to doing what,
Killing
bro?
Mackiva.
I didn't kill this lady.
This is a very unfortunate time in your life, but you also don't want to be the only one taking the fall.
Taking a fall for what, bro? Like, I still don't understand. Like,
What don't you understand?
I didn't do this shit, bro.
Okay.
This
The evidence is so overwhelming. That's fine. This is your option right now. Did you and Yuri ever talk? Did he ever proposition you?
No, Yuri never propositioned any money, nothing. I never spoke to this man. I don't barely know this man.
But you went to his house.
I went
You
to
were
his
there for
house.
several hours.
Yeah, with Dimitri, with Demetrius.
Did Dimitri Dale offer you something and said that you would get taken care of later?
No, none of them ever offered me any. I don't even have them. My mom's getting kicked out of her house. We don't even have the money to freaking move. We don't even have money to move, bro.
Nonetheless, were you ever promised anything by Yuri or Dimitri?
They never promised me any money, no type of money,
So why
bro.
did you go as far as you did?
As far as I did with what?
Yeah.
Because that's my home. I'm trying to look out for him, feel me? That's my homeboy, feel me? I do things for the people I know. Feel me? That's my homie.
It's not a good enough excuse because first off, let me you know everything. I don't need to lay everything out, but I will. Okay? You and Dimitri Dale went down and spoke to Yuri either the day before. You weren't down there on the 27th because I have your cell phone records. And the only time your phone hit off a tower down there, just so you know, let me get this right here. This development right here, basically under this little thing here, this is where the victim lived, where Yuri Jenkins lived. All right, your phone only pings off this tower, which means when you're using it, it uses the tower down here, only on the 28th. The day before when you went down there and shot basketball, got your hair cut, and also on the 29th in the morning at 2:08 in the morning. Those are the only time your phone is ever down here. It's the only time you're ever pinging off the tower that is in close proximity to where Yuri lived with Mackiva is the day you went down there and shot basketball, the day you told me you went down there with Dimitri. You're down there for like many hours. It shows your last tower hit was like almost like 8:30.
When we played basketball?
When you went down there that day. That's the only time it shows. And then on the morning, on the 29th, when at 2:08 in the morning, 9 minutes before the 911 call came out, okay? That's the only time your phone's down there. I don't show you down there on the 27th like you said you went down there with Dimitri.
All right.
So
No.
you're down there that day. When you're down there that day, is there any talk of you coming back later that night?
With who? Me and,
With you and Yuri?
no.
All right. What about, and then why? Okay, so you left there, it was after dark when you left. I think it was around 9:30 at night.
Who? That day was at his house?
That day you were playing
Nah,
basketball and
it
getting a
wasn't.
haircut.
It wasn't. Hell no, it wasn't that late. It was like 6, 7. I ain't stayed there that long.
Your phone records show that you were down there pretty late.
At his house? I did not. I know for a fact I didn't leave this
You don't
man's house.
you give your phone to anyone else, do you?
Nah, I ain't
Okay.
give my phone to no one else.
All right, be that as it may. So you're down there. You're down there for several hours, right? Now you go home. Dimitri drops you off at the house, right?
That
The
night,
main
yeah.
question is, why did you go back down to Yuri's house that night?
Demetrius asked me to go with him.
Okay,
Yeah.
how did you leave?
I told you how I left the first
You
time. I
told me that
walked.
there's no evidence of that.
I walked.
And I went back and reviewed since you and I spoke, I went back and reviewed all the video surveillance. You're nowhere on any of the video surveillance. Which means
I wear the same thing like I'm
you were nowhere on the video. It doesn't matter if you're nowhere on the video. The video doesn't lie.
I'm not lying, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I know for a fact. For my honest to God, that I didn't do this to. I ain't hurt nobody. I ain't do nothing to nobody. Feel me? That's why I'm not really worried about it. I'm not stressing the situation.
You should be worried about it.
I'm not, because I didn't do this.
There's nothing to show that anyone else did it. Dimitri. I'm sorry, Javon. Drink your coffee. Dimitri made it very clear that when you walked into that garage,
Dimitri wrote this man called, I'm
I'm
sorry.
going to tell you what he told me. And then you can talk. But Dimitri made it very clear that when you walked into that garage with a mask on, he's saying you had a mask on and you were wearing all black and had the revolver, that he knew it was you the whole time. And also, what makes us believe that it was you, not only is because Dimitri's statement, is that the shooter allowed Dimitri Dale to go downstairs with the kid. He didn't harm anyone else. He let Yuri stand by himself up on the second floor landing, which is such an amateur move.
So that just means
It's somebody they knew. It's somebody they knew that wasn't going to hurt them. The only person that was going to get hurt was Mackiva.
So that just means it's me.
No, that not just that alone. That and everything together, Javon.
Everything together like what? Because what you're saying really doesn't make sense.
Okay,
Off what one man said.
You went down there. You drove your car. You parked it on Lawrence Road. And you say you did that because Dimitri asked you to. But then you get in the car and then you say you're there. You see Yuri. And then you leave. But there's no evidence of you leaving.
At approximately 2 a.m. on June 29th, 2017, inside their home in Lantana, Florida, a masked man entered through the garage. 3 men were held at gunpoint. A demand was made, money for someone called Quest. But the demand didn't make sense, because moments later, the intruder ignored everything else, walked upstairs, and executed Mackiva Jenkins in her bedroom. No robbery, no hesitation, just a target and a mission.
Listen, bro, don't you guys have the piece of paper that Dimitri wrote down?
No such piece of paper. Not at all.
He wrote it down like I thought you guys grabbed it. You didn't get that from in my dresser? He wrote this shit.
If we didn't take it from your dresser, it means it's still there. Where is it?
It's in my room.
Then why didn't you bring it to me when you went back home?
I told you that the day when y'all bust my house. I told you
We
that.
didn't take it. So where is it now?
I don't have it.
We didn't take it.
Well, it's probably still there for me. He wrote that shit down.
You've been in your house. You've been in your house since we went and did that search warrant. So why didn't you find that note and come to me with it?
I don't
You know it's there, evidently.
I thought you guys had it because it was like under the dresser. It's under it. It's like under it.
Under what?
Under my dresser, you have to move the dresser. Like it's
So
under
I would
it.
think as soon as you left that interview with me and you said that there was this note, you would have gone back to see if we had taken it. You didn't look.
No, I ain't look. I just.
This is supposedly what you're saying is Dimitri wrote all this
But
down.
look, he wrote this down, bro. He called me, bro. All this shit, he wrote it. Can I ask you a question, bro? So, I'm gonna go to jail. I'm going to jail,
You're
bro.
being booked into the county jail.
I don't even have an adult record, bro. I don't even freaking have an adult
You're an
record,
adult
bro.
now. It's first degree murder.
What the? Bro, this shit crazy. Like, so now I'm gonna go to jail for some shit I ain't even do.
Hey, Yuri.
Hey, how you doing, Mr. Ball?
I'm all right, man. How's your experience there? They treat you okay?
Yeah, you got some nice officers, man.
We try to treat people with respect. There's no point in not doing that.
That's good, man. That's good.
I'm just going to go ahead and start with this. I'm not going to, and then we'll go forward if possible. But since you're in custody, you know you're under arrest, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm required to warn you if we make any statement. You have the following constitutional rights. You should be indicted. You should be charged with first degree murder. Mackiva.
What?
And it's because of the evidence that was gathered. People rolled. I'm just going to be straight out with you.
People roll? What do you mean people roll?
Javon, Dimitri.
Rolled over and did what?
They gave up information.
What kind of information?
Well, the fact that you contracted Javon to do this. That's what he says. $1,500 up front for the payment of $20,000 after you got the insurance. This is what they're saying. Now, I'm giving you the opportunity to say bullshit. This is your opportunity to say bullshit on everything.
Come on, man. And I wasn't even a beneficiary. My wife's aunt got that big policy. We put it in her name specifically because of child support, with me and child support.
You're saying you had no knowledge that you had 100% knowledge that you weren't the beneficiary of that $500,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
I knew I was getting a little something from her job.
How
but
much?
What? 35? Was it $45,000? Man,
That was split between you and the 3 children.
Yeah.
The total.
Well, yeah. I spend it on the kids. Half of it's gone because I spend it on them. Christmas, Christmas isn't done yet.
Right.
But it's just like throughout the course of time, like taking the kids places, doing stuff with the kids. Man, that crap, man, come on.
Well, it's
bullshit, man.
You saying you...
Nah, man, my kids are gonna be without me.
Yuri, regarding the life insurance, do you know how much that policy was? Do you know who it went to? It didn't go to the aunt.
Yeah, it went to the aunt. Casuary.
Went to Gloria.
The 500,000.
The grandmother.
Wow, she said that she was changing to her grandma. Man, I don't be paying. I never paid attention when my wife was telling me that type of stuff.
She said she was what?
I never paid it. She said that she was gonna either do it for her aunt or for her grandma, but you know, guys don't pay attention to that type of stuff, man.
Well, you're okay. Regarding, I just got to ask you about
I'm glad it went to her instead of the aunt.
Well, you know, the grandmother's gonna.
Yeah, right? Because I talked to the grandma. I mean, you know, we talked. So you know, it's just, oh man, I'm so happy that it went to her.
We arrested you on, right? For murdering your wife?
Yeah, I saw that on the news, but I wasn't sure because remember when last time me and you talked about it, you just said, you had suspicions about him or whatever.
Yeah.
So
and I want to know what you thought about it.
Yeah, and I was like, I didn't know, but
once he was arrested, I mean, what were your thoughts?
Was it that guy?
Did you believe it was him once he was arrested? You saw his booking photo, I'm sure.
Yeah, I saw it.
It was the same guy that was there earlier that day?
Right.
Definitely.
Right, definitely. But I was like, man, was it really him? So if it was him, when Dimitri came and sat on my couch, it's just like, that day just started coming back to me. Right? He came and sat on my couch. I'm like, man, damn. Why did you come back?
Who, Dimitri?
Yeah.
Didn't you guys have plans that he was
Yeah, we had plans, but it started getting late. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I didn't think he was going to come back.
We got the video of the Charger arriving.
Oh,
the video of Dale getting out, and we got the video of Quay showing up afterwards.
Okay.
So that's how we got the timeline. That's how Javon was actually figured out as being the shooter, because he got out of that Charger. You don't believe that, or what?
Oh my God.
Dale drove him there. But why do you think that you're sitting here right now?
Because of what you just said. I'm trying to say I gave him some money.
Yeah, he did.
I'm like, man, where do I get $1,500 from? Where? My wife took care of everything. When I made money cutting hair, I gave her the money.
She ran the house, didn't she?
Yeah! And I'm so lost without my wife, man.
I saw the text message between you and her. Because remember you gave me her phone?
Yeah.
Basically, I can tell she was just directing you to change the kids, make dinner.
Yeah!
She ran the house.
Yeah, man. God, man. I'm so lost without my wife, man. It's not a day that goes by, man, I don't miss her. And then my son, he came to me yesterday, man, he was just playing. And then he just started crying out of nowhere. Daddy, I miss Mom.
You remember when you called Northwestern Mutual on July 5th?
July 5th.
6 days after the murder. You were trying to find out about who.
Yeah, because we had to find me, Val, and Maya was trying to find out how are we going to pay for the funeral.
Of course, you had to.
Yeah.
You had told me just when we first started that you knew that you weren't the beneficiary of that policy, correct?
Yeah.
Then why on the audio? Because we have the audio recording of you calling Northwestern Mutual. They provided it after we gave them a subpoena. You were asking, you want to confirm that you're the beneficiary, and they said, no, you're not.
Yeah, because I was like, who asked me? Was it Maya? One of them said, are you sure? And this is like, I'm one of those people, like, too much stuff confused me. You know what I'm saying? So much stuff going on. So I probably, when they asked me to make sure, and then I called to make sure, you know what I mean? But I knew I wasn't the beneficiary.
You sounded really surprised. You're like, well, who's the beneficiary then? You kept asking. Like, this was...
Because everybody was around me. Well, ask them, is it this person? Ask them if it's that person. Ask them if it's this person. Everybody was standing around me when I called. Everybody was at the house.
And at the end of it, you say she didn't change it on time.
Everybody was standing
right
there.
Why would you say that?
Because we had already talked about her changing it.
But
I was just telling them.
What would it matter if she changed it from Gloria, or you didn't even know who the beneficiary was?
Right.
They just told you over the phone it wasn't you. So
yeah, because she changed mine.
But why would it matter at that point? Why would you say, oh, she didn't change it in time? If you weren't the if you knew you weren't supposed to be the beneficiary, what would it matter? Why did you tell me Mackiva bought you that phone, that second burner phone?
Why did I tell who that?
That Mackiva bought it.
Tell who that?
That's what you told me in the interview. You said she bought it 2 months before she was murdered. She bought you that phone because it was for your clients.
Yeah, she did get it. She gave me the money to get it for my clients.
2 months before.
Yeah, a while ago. It just got activated though.
What do you mean just got activated?
When let me see, when did it get activated? It didn't get activated too soon, or it got activated right before. Yeah, it got activated before. Where she gave me the money to get that phone because she got tired of my other phone ringing at night.
Right.
And she told me you could put it on that phone, that way you could turn it off at night.
You said she bought it. You didn't say she gave you the money. And I got you a Walmart video buying it 2 days before your wife is murdered. You're buying it.
Not 2 days before.
Yeah, on the 27th, 9 a.m. in the morning. You're buying it. And then your first call is, you know who it was to?
To who?
I'm asking you.
No, I don't.
Tiffany.
Tiffany.
What's your first call?
Oh, my baby mama?
Yeah.
Oh.
From your burner phone. The first person you called was her.
Oh.
Not a client. No clients were calling you on that phone. I got your phone.
I mean, I didn't set it up yet to where to call them.
Even from the point when I spoke to you on August 10th, no clients were calling you on that. I got your phone records.
Because I wasn't all of that.
You remember
moving people over to that's, man.
Remember when I first came to the scene?
Uh-huh.
And first thing you guys had already told the deputies what happened. They had told me. And right from the get-go, didn't add up. But I figured if you're willing to talk to me and give me a statement, a walkthrough, I was going to do it. And unfortunately for you, that's what you did. You burned yourself.
How did I burn myself?
Well, Yuri, first off, your wife had just been murdered. You never asked me once if you could leave the scene to go see her.
I left the scene to go see her.
After you were interviewed, 3 hours later.
No, it was nighttime when I went to see her, right before the sun came up. I was at the hospital.
She got taken to the hospital at 2:20. Not once when
I asked the deputy that was there, she told me I had to wait until y'all did or whatever you were supposed to do.
When I showed up, you not once mentioned, hey, can I go to the hospital?
Because she had already passed.
No. She didn't die till the 5th, 5 a.m.
That's when I was there.
No, Yuri, you were interviewed at 3 o'clock in the morning.
It was 3 o'clock in the morning when I got interviewed?
Yeah, the shooting happened at 2:19. The 911 call came out.
I went there. She was in surgery. When I called, she was in surgery. I went there.
Yuri, I was on scene with you when I got the call. They notified me that Mackiva had died before you knew. You actually were on your way to the hospital when they told me. I'm sorry. You were on your way.
Because I couldn't leave.
No one kept you from leaving. You never asked to leave.
I asked the lady that was...
Did you ask me?
I didn't know I was supposed to ask you.
This is your wife.
Listen.
You said she was alive. Hold on. And when you were interviewed the next day by the guy from Channel 12 or whatever, you said she was still breathing when they took her away.
She was.
Right. So when you and I are interviewing, even after I was done interviewing, not once did you ask me, hey, can I go check on my wife?
The lady...
Because you never asked me.
I didn't know I was supposed to ask you.
You never told me
because
she was pregnant.
I thought I never told you that?
No. And if that was important to you, you would have told me.
I thought I told you that.
No. I would have known. I didn't find out till autopsy.
I think I told you that.
Yuri, you did not. And just so you know, when we first started the interview, you were joking.
Joking when?
When we first started the interview, we started interviewing the house. No, with me on tape.
Man, listen, I have to laugh so I don't hurt or break down. I have to. I have to try to keep my spirits up.
In the interview, when you brought that female attorney with you to the substation, you had said if the gun was pointed to you or put to your head, you would have fought. You remember telling me that?
No, I didn't say that.
Yeah, you did. You did say that.
I said if I had enough distance to where if he was close enough, I would have.
I asked you.
He didn't get close.
I asked you if the gun was ever put to the back of your head, and you said if he had put the gun to the back of my head, I would have fought.
He didn't get close enough. I would have fought. He didn't get close enough.
But didn't he lead you guys from the garage into the house?
Yeah, but
you were the last one.
He didn't get close enough. Trust and believe, I would have.
So why, if you would have fought him then, why didn't you do anything when your brother-in-law was taken downstairs?
My brother-in-law was taken downstairs.
Quay
didn't go downstairs. All of us was upstairs.
No, Dale took your son down.
Uh-huh.
And then Quay was led downstairs to get the keys. And you were left alone. I even asked you about that.
Talking about with my wife?
Upstairs. Yes, you were on the second floor landing. You didn't do anything.
Man, I was scared shitless,
dude. He was downstairs. Your wife's in the bedroom. Why didn't you go and lock yourself in there?
Listen, man, I was on the ground, my eyes closed. Man, I could have pissed on myself.
You already told me you had stood up.
Huh?
You told me you had stood up and you were about to go downstairs when Quay is being led back up the stairs by the gunman.
Yeah, that's when I realized that nobody was up there, you know, not, you know what I'm saying? Everything happened so freaking fast, man.
But you
I'm not
enough,
built like that, man.
You had enough mindset to ask the guy to let Dale take you downstairs. Why didn't you just say, "Hey, my wife is in this bedroom"?
I said that.
But you knew he was
Quay
looking for
knows
Questa.
that.
But you knew he was looking for Questa. That's what he was looking for.
Quay know that. And we were talking loud for her to wake up.
Why didn't she wake up?
I don't know, man. Man, I don't know why she didn't wake up, man. I don't know.
Anyone in the right mind left alone upstairs would probably run. You had a phone on you. I asked you about this before. You didn't call 911. You could have run in the room, barricaded yourself with your wife.
I was so scared, man. Listen, I could have self.
But did you? No. You're laughing, but it's not funny.
Man.
In the hours that followed, something didn't sit right with investigators. There were no signs of a real robbery, no enemies tied to the name mentioned, and most importantly, the victim was the only one harmed, which raised a dangerous possibility. This wasn't random. It was arranged, and suspicion quickly shifted toward the one person who stood closest to everything, her husband.
You weren't attracted to Mackiva anymore, were you?
Hey, man, yes I was, man. That was my wife.
But you were still fooling around on the side.
I wasn't fooling. Fooling around with who?
Well, you tried to kiss Tiffany the day before she was murdered.
What? Man, I ain't kiss her.
You tried. And where'd you spend the night after? 2 days after Mackiva was dead. Did you go to Tiffany's?
Yeah, I went to her house and laid on her couch.
Right.
I ain't have. No, I didn't. I didn't even try to.
Mm-hmm. But why would you go there when your kids need you?
Man, my kids was sleeping. I needed to clear my head. I wouldn't have done my kids any good being with them that night. The mindset that I had.
How long does it take, do you think, normally for a guy who's lost his wife to start getting involved with another woman?
Man, I don't know, man. I be lonely, man. I'm frustrated, lonely. My kids need me. I don't know, man. I don't know. Man.
Well, your act, just so you know, another thing, it really bothers me, Yuri, that you couldn't have made the time or effort to be at that press conference on time.
Man, I tried to. I don't have driver's license.
You've driven without a driver's license.
Yeah, I did, but if the news had me all over the freaking news, I didn't want to get pulled over just because another officer saw me. Oh, he doesn't have a driver's license.
If you had said, "I'm going to a press conference because my mother."
I don't know, man. I don't know what in the time to get pulled over. It would have took that time for me to get to the press conference.
Well, you're assuming you would have gotten pulled over.
Yeah.
You told me you were late because you couldn't find parking.
Yeah, we couldn't find parking. That's true.
Why didn't you just say, "Drop me off"? I got to run up there.
Man, my kids right there. I don't just. No, man.
Now, it was your opportunity to get in front of the cameras and ask for help for your wife. Ask for help. Anyone who knows anything about this to give it, and you didn't do it. And even afterwards, okay, you're late. The media's outside. They want to ask you questions. You could have pleaded right then and there in front of the cameras. I need help from my Mackiva.
Because, man, everybody else tell me, I don't know, man. Like, my wife's, everybody's trying to tell me what to do, Yuri. This, it's like this, and to get on, stay off the cameras, everybody, man, I don't.
Yuri, it's easy to blame everyone else. It's time for you to accept responsibility.
It is easy to blame everybody else, man. But, I don't know what to do.
You're a grown man.
Right. But my wife did everything for me, man.
You had a chance to speak for her in front of that media, and you didn't.
I did at the house. When I did it at the house, when the guy came to the house and I did an interview at the house, I was like, and then I kept getting backlash from that. So I'm like, man, forget it. I'll stay off of the damn camera. I don't know what else to do.
Well, I would say that someone who actually knew that had no involvement in his wife's murder would have pleaded for assistance, help, someone give information. You didn't do that.
And then when I asked you, I said, should I give the media at the house? I asked you, and you said no.
Not then and there, no. Because we were still working on scene. You didn't. What do you mean tell them?
But that's what I'm saying. I don't know I don't know. That's why I asked you, and you told me no. And then after that, I was like, okay, forget it. Forget the media. I'm not going back home.
I just have to raise a question. You never called me once to ask how the investigation is going.
Mr. Oliver.
You never even said
listen,
thank you. You never even said thank you after Javon was arrested. Why?
Cause
No. Time out. This is you and your wife that was murdered, and you're not going to thank the detective that arrested the killer?
Listen, but you know I've been texting you on the side. When my mom, you know, everybody doesn't want me to call you and da-da-da.
I have all your text messages.
Right, I understand that. I understand that.
No, thank you.
I understand that. But the only reason everybody said stop calling the detective, tell your lawyer to tell the detective. So I did that. I said,
how are you going to incriminate yourself by thanking the detective? Not that I need thanks.
Mm-hmm.
But if my wife had been murdered and the detective made an arrest, I'd be freaking buying him dinner at Olive Garden.
Listen, I was so happy when you guys made the arrest.
I couldn't tell. You didn't make any posts. You didn't call me. You didn't go to the media.
Cause I said I was like, man, forget the media, man. Forget the media. It's like, you know, nobody.
The plan did not work out like you thought, did it?
I don't know what plan you're talking about.
Well, you got Javon. You can't trust that he's going to, that after all this. I already told you people rolled. They got to save their own skin.
Man, I don't care about nobody rolling no bullshit like that, man. I don't give a damn about them.
I know you're feeling confident because you didn't pull the trigger. I know you didn't pull the trigger.
Man, I would not kill my wife, man.
Well, of course you wouldn't, but you had somebody do it.
Come on, detective.
You had life insurance to gain.
Come on. No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't, man. Where is that?
You thought you were getting the 500.
Man, no, I didn't.
Yeah.
I knew I wasn't the beneficiary, man. I told you why I called them. Everybody was sitting around. The whole family was sitting at the table and was like, Yuri.
No one is telling you.
But everybody, yes, they. Oh man, I wish I could call Val.
Yuri, you're on a recording. If anyone was talking,
I understand you. I understand what you're saying, but everybody was right there when I called. People telling me, well, ask about this person, ask about that person. My brother, my brother's wife, my mom, my mom's friends, Kiva's friends. Man, my wife's family. People were standing right there. The ones that I asked about, the people they wasn't in the room.
You know you can't talk yourself out of this. You've been charged with first-degree murder.
Oh, I understand. I can't talk myself out of this, but I'm telling you. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
You said that you didn't expect Dale to show up that late, but you called him from your burner phone.
I ain't called him that day.
Yeah, you did. You called him within 45 minutes of when your wife was murdered. I have the phone records.
I called him within 45 minutes of when
Why are you calling him on that number?
Man, I don't remember that, man. I know either my phone was dead or Yuri was using the phone playing the game.
No, because you called him again using the same phone. You used both phones that night.
I mean, I don't know, man. My son is right. My son uses my phone too. Before he got
it, call Dimitri.
No, I know that.
He didn't call Dimitri and tell him that Javon's gonna be pulling over inside the road. Let him get in the car with you. That's what both of them said.
I'm letting him get in the car with me.
You told Dimitri that to pull over on Lawrence Road because Javon was going to park his car at the library.
What?
And he was going to get in the car and bring him to your house. Both of them said this. Javon and Dale both said this. Why would they make that up?
In the days after June 29th, 2017, while a family was grieving, Yuri Jenkins showed no visible signs of loss, no emotional breakdown, no urgency. Instead, he was seen living normally, even partying. And when investigators dug deeper, they uncovered something more disturbing. Affairs, child support, debts nearing $20,000, and a life insurance policy worth nearly $500,000. Suddenly, this wasn't just a murder. It was a motive.
Now, this is one of 4 recordings, and I can't go in. Let's just jump ahead here.
Can you talk to him?
Do you recognize Dimitri's voice?
You say you're just gonna go to sleep?
And is that you?
I'm at my house, but I had to talk to you on my mom's phone because you know my phone tapped. Right. Hold on, let me open the garage real quick. Yo, yeah.
What time was it?
Listen,
So you know, my homeboy trying to say that you got him to do this shit and da 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 da.
Oh, man, tell him don't do that. Don't do that, man.
That's what he said. He called me and told me he finna just go ahead and, cause I guess they kicked in his house or some shit yesterday or something like that.
That wasn't for that.
That's what they saying.
Probably something else he had going on. Huh? Probably for something else he had going on.
But he trying to say that he's finna just go ahead and snitch. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's saying.
No, man, tell him don't do that, man. Don't do that, man. That's gonna mess my life up, your life up, my kids' life up, and two of the people depending on us, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, man. They just messing with us. I called my attorney and told him, so I told him that.
You really tripping right now. At the end of the day,
yeah.
keep listening.
At the end of the day, I don't know, man.
Man, tell him that, man. No, man. Listen, man. You gonna mess my life up, man. I can't know, man. Don't do that. You gonna mess yours up too. Man, people just trying to scare him up, man. I'm not really concerned about my life, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about that because at the end of the day, I know that he did this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, what happened?
Okay, Yuri. Do we really need to go through this?
What was the rest?
Do we really? He just said. You heard him.
Yeah, but I was already in the early.
Yuri.
Previously on that
Yuri.
conversation, I was talking to somebody else already.
Yuri. Come on. You got Dale telling you that Javon.
I'm not gonna say that.
And you're telling him don't be. You telling him don't say that. Be quiet, and then if you need me.
No, but I'm saying I'm not gonna just say that. No,
what?
Man.
You don't get upset. You don't even care. You're like no.
I was, man. The first person I told was my mom.
Yuri.
Wait, was it my mom? No, I
You're
called her.
talking for another 10 minutes.
Oh, you talking about over the phone?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
See?
But,
You're telling them don't even say anything about this over the phone. Why would you advise Dale that unless you don't want to get caught?
Okay, man,
Yuri, you can't be playing this bullshit.
Come on, Oliver, man. Why you do that? Man?
Because Yuri, this conversation, along with your actions and everything that happened before and after your wife was murdered, show that you had direct involvement in this and you were looking to gain money. Okay? There's no hiding behind it, Yuri.
I'm not hiding.
Yeah.
I'm right here.
You're not admitting it. You're not admitting it.
Admitting to what?
Admitting, it's right here. Dale's telling you that Javon did it. And you're like, don't say this over the phone. He's telling you that Javon killed your wife, and you're telling him, don't say this over the phone. Because you don't want to get jammed up. And you even say here, I don't want to go to jail.
I don't. For something I know I didn't do?
You didn't kill her, but you had her killed.
Come on, man.
There's a big difference. It's so easy for you. You can easily sit right there and say, yeah, I didn't kill her. Because you know you didn't pull the trigger, Yuri. But you just as much killed her by having Javon kill her.
I'm not going to say that.
Well, of course, you got to. Listen, I totally understand your position. Last thing you want to do, Yuri, is because you don't want to be in life behind. You're going to hope that this goes before a jury and then they're going to feel sorry for you and not believe that you had involvement.
And if you want to hear another one of those recordings, here it is. But first, some context. In this one, Yuri circles back to an earlier interview where detectives had asked him to identify Javon.
Don't get me wrong, you feel me? They asked me about him. I said I ain't know the dude. All I did was cut his hair.
But you never asked me, hey, how's the investigation going? Who do you think did it? And even just now, when I tell you Javon, you never asked, well, what did he say? Why did he do it? You never asked me.
Because you just telling me that I did it. You just said that.
Javon, even before I accused you of doing it and saying that, well, you knew you did it. You were being charged for doing it. As soon as you sat down, I told you.
Yeah, you told me that part.
There's no mystery.
But that's what I'm saying.
Why would we get a warrant for you if we didn't think you had something to do with it?
Okay.
That's no mystery. And all I did was say Javon admitted to it, and you're not asking me, well, why did he do it then? Or what did he say? Because you know why.
Because, man, I don't know why. I was waiting on you to tell me. You said...
You do not show the expressions or the demeanor from a man who loved his wife and was and upset she was killed.
Man,
from the point she was killed on.
Alright, man.
You did okay.
Just because I don't cry and hoot and holler in front of people, man, that's not me. That's not.
You tried to cry in the camera when you were being interviewed by the reporter. You
What do you
tried
mean I
to.
tried to
You
cry?
tried. You could see, with no tears.
I didn't try to. Man, it was hot as heck outside, man. Probably,
You were
man. I
doing
wiped
the
my-
whole sniffling thing.
Man,
I'm
cause
just
like,
saying.
I had been crying previously the night before, man. It's like I'm so tired. You know what I'm saying?
Explain to you, Javon's already rolled. Dimitri's giving the whole story up. Dimitri's the witness. Dimitri's now in North Carolina in jail, so you can't. No one can touch him.
Wow, that's crazy.
So
This is crazy.
all I want to know: do you regret involving these two in this? I'm not going to sit here and talk to you all night long because I've basically explained this case. Not every detail. I can't tell you everything. Your attorney's going to get all the evidence eventually, but he's going to tell you're. I'm not joking. I think it's terrible what you did. Mackiva was a good woman.
She was.
She was a good woman. She didn't deserve to be shot while she's laying in bed. She didn't deserve to be shot at all.
Yeah, she did.
Why'd you do it?
Man, you gonna keep asking me why did I do it?
Yeah, why? Well, I know why. Was it the money, or you just wanted freedom? Which was it, Yuri? I mean, I'd tell you, $500,000, I could do it, plus another 180. Split that 4 ways, so you're looking at $560,000 plus into that $10,000 annuity with Mutual of America or something like that.
That's for the kids.
Well, that's a lot of money. You can go a long ways with $500,000 if you spend it wisely. 500 plus. Would you say your greed got to you, or is it just your wanting to be with another woman? Why did you ask Dimitri to get somebody to do it for you? There's had to be a reason. You were because you couldn't get excited for it anymore. We know that. True?
Not true.
You know it's true, and no way Dale made that shit up.
That's not true, man.
What? And you weren't too excited about having another baby.
That's not true at all either.
Well, sure it is. You barely spend time with the other kids you have.
Man, yes, I spend time with my kids all the time, man. Yes, I do. I pick my son up from school. I help him with his homework.
That's because your mom tells you to stay at home. But if
No,
you had
that's
your
not.
if you had your
Man,
freedom, you'd be
you
out and
crazy.
about.
No.
Yuri, you've been followed.
What does that mean?
We know you haven't been spending much time at home.
Come on, man.
We know from the point you sat down there, you have not emphatically screamed like if I was being framed for murder.
Oliver, man, what did I do when I first got home? You told me I yelled, but what am I gonna scream
No,
for,
you
man?
yelled.
Come on, man.
You yelled when I told you when someone rolled over on you. That's when you got upset.
No, that's not when I got upset.
When was it? What did I say that got you?
I don't know what, man. I don't. That's what I'm. See, this reverse psychology shit.
No, I'm no psychologist, dude.
I know you're not, but they train you guys to do that.
No one trained me to do this.
Yeah, man. All right.
I just wing it. Seriously, I just wing it. I go out and do my investigation. When it comes to talking to somebody, I don't rely on any training they gave me. It's all about just talking to you, Yuri. I just know the case very well.
By the time the investigation reached May 2022, the full picture was clear. This wasn't a single act of violence. It was a coordinated plan involving a hired killer, a middleman, and a man trying to profit from his wife's death. In the end, Yuri Jenkins was convicted of first-degree murder and sentenced to life in prison. Javon Joseph, the shooter, received 15 years, and Dimitri Dale, the connector, walked away with a reduced sentence for cooperating. A carefully constructed plan that collapsed under one thing they couldn't control: the truth.